Well, welcome to a dog's breakfast, holiday edition. Today I'm going to make royal icing and decorate about 6 dozen vanilla sugar mitten cookies. They're a sugar cookie that happen to be in the shape of mittens. I made them yesterday, and they're a real simple cookie to make, but the decorating takes some time and practice. And I am no expert on fancy decorating, but I put royal icing on these cookies. I've been putting it on for years and years, and I used to beat it really thickly. I thought that's what you did, and that when you beat it to a real thick consistency, that's the kind of icing for putting gingerbread houses together. And it's fine on a cookie as well, but I've discovered from Googling that if you don't beat it quite as thickly, it will still set hard, but it'll be smoother. So usually when I decorated the cookies, I had a little knife, and that's how I put my royal icing on. And recently I've started to not beat it as much and put it into a piping bag, which I happen to have. I've got some of these Wilton disposable bags, which I know are not good for the environment, but boy, do they ever make the cleanup easy. And sometimes I just use a big Ziploc bag and cut the corner out if I don't need any particular shape of icing. So you don't need you don't need these tips and couplers and things like that. If you don't have them, Ziploc bags work really well, and they're also really handy for cleanup. So I'm going to mix up the royal icing and then get decorating. So royal icing takes, I don't know, you really just have to watch it for the consistency. So we'll get started. So I've got 4 cups of icing sugar in here, and this year, because I had it, I put half a teaspoon of cream of tartar in there as well. It's a stabilizer that some people like, some people don't. I use it if I have it. I've got 3 eggs here because we need the whites and only the whites, and some vanilla and some food coloring. Food coloring, blue. These sugar mittens have been blue since I started making them, and they turned pink one year when our sweet little granddaughter Laurel was born. But generally they're blue for us. They can be any color you want. And I will show you the sprinkles later. So, and because I'm coloring the icing, the color of my vanilla doesn't matter because the food coloring will cover that up. If you want a really, really white icing, then I would say use an almond flavoring or get the clear vanilla, which exists out there. Okay, so we have 4 cups of icing sugar, half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. We'll put this in later, and we need 3 egg whites. So I'm just reading my recipe. I'm relying on Wayne to edit this, so it looks like I know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, I'm going to put the, could have put this right in. So in goes the sugar into your big mixing bowl. It always makes such a mess. Goes everywhere. Okay, egg whites. Just take it easy. If you haven't separated egg whites, it's eggs before. It's not hard, just the usual, go back and forth. You can also plop the egg into your hand and let the white drip into the bowl. Okay, so that's one. Do them one at a time, because if you muck up the egg and end up with egg yolk in the white, then you've only ruined one egg white, not all of them. Hopefully I'll have some use for those egg yolks, but I don't always, so maybe make some eggnog. Okay. All right, there's the third egg white, and like I said, I always keep a sink of hot soapy water so I can wash as I go and be done when I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to let the mixer do its work and put this on slow until it's completely combined. Okay, so that's mixed, and I might as well put my vanilla in now. So I'm gonna, I know the blue will cover the slight brownish tinge, so I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla in there just to give the icing a little nicer flavor on the cookie. And then we'll might as well tint it now, because then when I take some out and leave others, it'll still be the same color, which I would like that to be the case. So I just gave it a little squirt. That the color you want will be an eyeball thing for each of us. That's pretty blue. Okay, we're gonna let that go for a little while at a high speed.